Aztecs football season is underway in its infant stages. Of course, spring football practice up there on the Mesa. And joining us right now, returning to the Mesa, this time as offensive coordinator, Jeff Hecklinski with us here on Xtra. Jeff, Mike Costa, Judson Richards, good morning.
Hi, Mike. How are you doing? Judson, how are you guys doing this morning? Thanks for having me on.
Absolutely. It's great to hear your voice again, and a belated welcome back and a belated congratulations. When did the call from Coach Hoke come in?
Well, I can tell you we were excited when we got the phone call, and obviously the opportunity to come back with Coach, somebody that I'm very familiar with, and then to join a program that has really established a culture of winning that's, unprecedented. I mean, 4 10-win seasons in the last 5 years, and to be a part of that now and help grow that is something very exciting for us.
Jeff, how much do you take into consideration the returning offensive players that you would be coaching before you come to a program or come back to a program here at San Diego State?
Well, the important thing for us was really two factors. Who you're working for and who you're working with, and the offensive staff that was here with Jeff Horton and Mike Schmidt and Hunky Cooper. I'll tell you, it's invaluable the experience that they have. And being able to sit in and talk with them and really game plan a whole offense and a whole spring with everything that they've been through over the past years in this conference. And not only that, but also establishing that culture of winning was something that meant a lot to me. And then we were able to add 3 young guys, Savai Esava and Patrick Kugler and Matt Linehan, both as GAs, who are young up-and-comers that have a lot of energy and a lot of value. And so, that was huge in coming back was the staff that I was going to be with. And then obviously being with Coach. I know the expectations and what he wants done, and it was exciting to come back now in this role as the offensive coordinator and, really build an offense that, can be powerful and fast-paced, exciting, and score a lot of points.
Jeff, as far as the building of that offense, can Aztec fans expect wholesale changes for it to look completely different, or what is it safe to assume you're still like in the tweaking, experimenting phase of what you want to put in?
I would say the biggest thing was, coming into this, we wanted to give everybody a clean slate and really allow everybody to kind of take a deep breath, relax, get back to playing football and having fun, and use this month right now to evaluate everybody as they are right now, and not have any preconceived notions coming in, and really be able to build an offense around our playmakers and establish who our playmakers are through the course of the next month. And so I think from an operational and a procedural type of offense, it'll be different. Like I said, we're going to be fast-paced and electric, and we're going to move the ball. We're going to move the ball vertically through the air as much as we can, and get our playmakers matched up one-on-one. But I think the first part about that is developing a quarterback, and we have to develop a quarterback here. And the 4 guys that are competing right now are doing a good job. They're learning it, but it's day one, and we got a long way to go in this process.
Jeff, do you expect any other quarterbacks before we get to the season to potentially join San Diego State and also be battling out for jobs?
I'm sorry about that. Can you repeat that?
Do you expect any other quarterbacks? Or are you guys still, considering other transfers that you may add to your quarterback room to battle for a job?
Well, I think you're always looking. I think there's, any opportunity you have to improve your team, you owe it to the program to do that and to explore it. So I think in terms of where we are right now, I think we feel very comfortable with, all of our personnel that's here right now. But I think at any position, in fairness to the program, to put the best players out on the field to win a Mountain West Conference championship and compete at its highest level and on a national level, we're always looking to improve our team at every position.
Jeff, we've got a number of questions. I haven't really know how to answer it. There was the verbal commit from a local guy in Jack Sears who is transferring from USC, and then he changed his mind. Can you shed any light on what happened there?
Well, I think in recruiting and in the recruiting process, the one thing we have coaches, or as coaches, and the one thing that Coach Hoke stresses is, it's their decision, and the respect that we have for the decision that they're making, not only as a player but as a family. We have a high respect for that. And, every player has a decision to make as they walk into a program and which programs they're going to walk into. And, things changed and the narrative changed a little bit. And, we respect the decisions of everybody that we recruit when they choose to come to San Diego State and be an Aztec, or when they choose to go elsewhere. And that's how we recruit. That's how we will always recruit. And, we wish nothing but the best for him and his family.
Aztecs offensive coordinator Jeff Hecklinski with us here on Xtra. Jeff, I know that the last time you were here, you had recruiting coordinator duties as well. Now the offensive coordinator, you're also the quarterback's coach. Are you going to be handling the recruiting as well?
No. You, in fairness to the job, and in fairness to everything that's going on within a football program, that's too big of scope to add both of those. Obviously I'll be very involved in the offensive recruiting and the recruiting of quarterbacks. But, coach is putting people in place and has people in place to handle all that. And, obviously the experiences that we all have as a staff come into play. But, my focus is strictly on the offense and scoring points. Our job is to go out there every game and score points, and that's what I'm focused on.
Jeff, the Aztecs in recent years, and I mean, maybe in the last decade, have kind of developed this moniker as running back U. Do you tend to still kind of will we still recognize that at all, or is this a vastly different approach by you?
Well, listen, in 2009, I was the running back coach, and so this program has always been built on toughness, on effort, on physical aggression, and on discipline, and that's not going to change. We're going to be built on toughness and effort, and we're always going to be able to run the football. Now, how we do that and how we get to that, those are the things we're working through right now. But that toughness and effort phase and that physicality that we play with will never change in this program.
You were in Kansas last year. Is the family happy to be back in San Diego?
Oh, yes, without question. Now, the most disappointed person in the family is my daughter, Riley. She's actually in school at Indiana State, and she's the one that doesn't get to come back here this time. So she called. She said, "You couldn't have made this move 5, 6, 7 years ago?"
No.
I said, honey, I'm sorry. You're off the payroll now. I got the two other ones. They're the ones that are excited to be back now.
Jeff, we're very excited that you are, in fact, back, that Coach Hoke is back at the head of the program, looking for some big things offensively from the Red and Black this year. Always appreciate the time, and we'll be talking a lot as the football season draws near.
That sounds great. Now, Mike, I hear you do an incredible impression of Coach Hoke. Can you give me a little something here this morning?
Hey, Jeff, I understand what you're trying to do on offense, but damn it, what were you calling out there? I want this team to succeed. I want us to win. We got to talk after this game.
Hey, hold on. Did you talk to him? Did you talk to him this morning before you talked to me? Because I think I heard that last night when I was watching film. That's great.
Nothing but love for you and my good friend Brady Hoke. And as I said, really excited you guys are back together on the Mesa. Jeff, thanks for the time this morning.
Thank you, guys. You guys have a great morning.
All right, well, see you soon.